Good morning, pre-K friends. So yesterday we read the book The Day the Crayons Quit, and I told you there was another book to go with this one. So today we're going to go ahead and read The Day the Crayons Came Home. And I want you to take a second and think in your brain, what do you think this is going to be about? If we read the book yesterday where all of the crayons left and didn't want to color with Duncan anymore, what do we think is going to happen when they come home? Take a second and think in your brain. All right, now that you've thought in your brain about what you think is going to happen, I want you to do two things like we did yesterday because the story is a little bit long again. So first, you're going to go get in that comfy spot, get all nice and comfy, ready to listen. And then second, you're going to turn on those listening ears. Remember, when our ears are listening, that means our brain is ready to learn. All right, so this is The Day the Crayons Came Home by Drew DeWalt and Oliver Jeffers. Drew DeWalt is our author, and Oliver Jeffers is our illustrator. All right, let's read this together. I'm so excited. So, one day, Duncan and his crayons were happily coloring together when a strange stack of postcards arrived in the mail. Dear Duncan, not sure if you remember me. My name is Maroon Crayon. You only colored with me once to draw a scab, but whatever. Anyway, you lost me 2 years ago in the couch. Then your dad sat on me and broke me in half. I never would have survived had Paperclip not nursed me back to health. I'm finally better, so come and get me. And can Paperclip come too? He's really holding you together. Sincerely, your marooned crayon, Maroon Crayon. And this postcard came from Duncan's bedroom, or went to Duncan's bedroom upstairs in the house. So silly. And look, the paperclip really is holding him together. Dear Duncan, no one likes peas. No one even likes the color pea green. So I'm changing my name and running away to see the world. Sincerely, Esteban the Magnificent. The crayon formerly known as pea green. He does look kind of magnificent, doesn't he? He looks awesome. It's super. Hi, Duncan. It's me, Neon Red Crayon. Remember that great vacation we had with your family? Remember how we laughed when we drew a picture of your dad's sunburn? Remember dropping me by the hotel pool when you left? Clearly you do not, because I'm still here. How could you miss me? Anyway, after 8 months waiting for you to come get me, I guess I'm walking back. Your left behind friend, Neon Red Crayon. He looks so sad in that picture. He misses Duncan. Duncan! It's us, Yellow and Orange. We know we used to argue over which of us was the color of the sun, but guess what? Neither of us wants to be the color of the sun anymore. Not since we were left outside and the sun melted us together. You know, the real color of the sun? Hot. That's what. We're sorry for arguing. You can make green the sun for all we care. Just bring us home. Your not so sunny friends, Yellow and Orange. They did. They got melted together. A green sun? That's kind of crazy. I don't think I'd ever draw a green sun. What about you? Hey, Duncan. I'm sure after you don't recognize me, after the horrors I've been through, I think I was tan crayon. Or maybe burnt sienna? I don't know. I can't tell anymore. Have you ever been eaten by a dog and puked up on the living room rug? Because I have. I have been eaten by a dog and puked on the carpet. Duncan, it's not pretty. Not pretty at all. I'm more carpet fuzz than crayon now. Can you please bring me back? Your undigestible friend, Tan, or possibly burnt sienna? Dearest Duncan, could you please open the front door? I still need to see the world. Sincerely, Esteban the Magnificent, aka the pea green crayon. Ooh, I like this one. Hey, Duncan. Remember last Halloween and we told your little brother there was a ghost under the basement stairs? Then we drew that scary stuff on the wall. Sure was funny when he ran screaming, right? But it wasn't so funny when you forgot to take me out of the basement. Please come get me. I'm kind of terribly horrified. Your scared friend, glow in the dark crayon. He looks like he's glowing, doesn't he? I would love a glow in the dark crayon. I think that would be fun. Dear Duncan, looks like I'm almost home. Been through China, Canada, and France, I think. Just crossing New Jersey by camel now. New Jersey has giant pyramids, right? See you soon. Neon red crayon. P.S. Next stop, the North Pole. I think. I'm not so sure that red crayon's going the right way. What do you think? Do you think he's going to get to Duncan House by way of the North Pole? Duncan, does page 8 of Pirate Island ring a bell? Kind of a big payday for Captain Greenbeard there, don't you think? And no bronze or silver in that pile, huh? I told you it'd make me blunt if you colored each coin individually. But would you listen? No. I also told you those stupid crayon sharpeners never work. Did you listen to that? Also no. Now I can't color anything at all. Your pointless friend, gold crayon. And then the pencil down here is saying, I had to write it for him. And the gold crayon saying, this is not fun for me either, you know. That is a lot of crayons to color, or coins to color. Dear Duncan, I've seen the world. It's raining. I'm coming back. Esteban the Magnificent. That's our pea green crayon friend again. Esteban the Magnificent. Hi, Duncan. You're probably wondering why my head is stuck to your sock. A question I ask myself every day. Well, it's because last week you left me in your pocket and I ended up in the dryer. I landed on your sock and now he's stuck to my head. Can you please come get me? Also, why does everything you wear still smell even after it's washed? Your stinky, socky, stucky on head buddy, turquoise crayon. P.S. Sock says hi. And the sock is saying, tell him I said hi. Dear Mr. Duncan, I know I'm not your crayon. I know I belong to your baby brother, but I can't take him anymore. In the last week alone, he's bitten off the top of my head, put me in that cat's nose, drawn on the wall, and tried to color garbage with me. The worst part is he is a terrible artist. I can't tell what his drawings are. Donkeys? Monkeys? Donkey monkeys? Picasso said every child is an artist, but I don't know. I don't think he met your brother. Please rescue me. Your desperate friend, Big Chunky Toddler Crayon. So even some crayons that are not Duncan's are writing to him too. Oh my. Duncan, greetings from the Amazon rainforest. Making great time. I think I'm almost home. Neon red crayon. Hello, Duncan. It's me, Brown Crayon. You know exactly why I ran away, buddy. Everyone thinks I get all the great coloring jobs. Candy bars, puppies, ponies. Lucky me, right? But they don't know what else you used me to color, do they? I don't think so. The rest of that drawing was great, but did it really need that final brown scribble? I'll come back, but please, let's stick to candy bars, okay? Your very embarrassed friend, Brown Crayon. That's a silly page. Duncan was sad to learn of all the crayons he'd lost, forgotten, broken, or neglected over the years. So he ran around gathering them up. But Duncan's crayons were all so damaged and differently shaped than they used to be that they no longer fit in the crayon box. So Duncan had an idea. He built a place where each crayon would always feel at home. The brown crayon, the beige crayon was saying, "There's no dogs down there, are there?" "Nope, no turkeys either." "Oh, you flatter me, but it's not real chocolate." White crayon saying, "Let's have a party." "But it's not really blue, it's more lilac." And then it says, neon red crayon from all his adventures are saying, "And then in Cleveland, I got to hike the Great Wall of China." I don't think the Great Wall of China is in Cleveland. I'm so silly. So all the crayons came back home and they got a new place to live. Tell me what you think about that story. Did it make you sad when all the crayons left in the first part? But then did it make you happy when Duncan decided to treat his crayons a little bit better and give them a new place to live? Because it made me happy. All right, well, keep working hard. I love seeing all the work that you guys are creating and the crayons that you're using to do your work. And I will be back shortly with another read aloud. Bye, friends.